Hello, hello, lovelies. It is going to be a PD night tonight in Isles. I need to get my ass to the station. Let's see.
like Detective Horny Fellow is now on radio.
Oh boy, you cut me to it. 5 Alpha 22 is going 1041, 10-8 patrol. Which rookie is going with me tonight?
Welcome aboard, Detective Horny Fellow.
Are we joining you again tonight?
10-4, what's your 20?
Currently going over the MBT in the main lobby.
10-4, I'm 76 MRPD.
I am currently with Officer Creature, pretending return from a code 0. However, he did express he was going to relieve me to your duty this evening.
Ah, 10-4. Alright, double duty. I plan on staying on till Storm. What is everybody else's plans here?
Probably the same.
We'll see how I'm feeling.
Also, that report should be dead, by the way.
Perfect. Thanks, Striker.
Actually, Goodfellow, have you heard anything from the captain? Or I heard she's MIA again. So,
From my understanding, she might make an appearance this week. I don't know when. That's all I have right now.
okay, thank you.
10-4. While I have everybody on here, I'm currently waiting for admin privileges to the announcement channel. I'll be doing a poll as soon as possible for a February meeting that I will be running.
10-4. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this sergeant exam out of the way, but I can't do it if she's not around.
Copy that. I will ping her in emails.
Also try scheduling with the Commissioner.
Yeah, Commissioner's a long shot. I don't know.
I mean, the commissioner replied to me immediately when I asked her what is going on with the sergeant phrases because of no quitting, so you have a better chance there.
Ask them both. See who answers first.
As well.
Let me ping in the supervisor channel tonight, and I'll get you an update.
Thank you.
I mean, I pinged her in the supervisor channel earlier, Goodfellow, and she hasn't replied yet, so...
I'm pinging the commissioner too.
That might be better luck, but I think the commissioner is currently out and about.
At minimum, I just volunteered to proxy to be available if they just want to give me the test, so.
I'm starting to get worried about Officer Creature. They haven't returned from their code 0 yet.
10-4. I could shoot him a message. Montaigne, I am pulling up front if you want to be out here, unless you're already out here.
Identity detected.
There you go.
Thank you. Are we waiting for?
We can
Mrs.
go
Swift?
we can go pick him up. Swift, what's your 20?
Covenant Ave and Brunge Ave, Roy Lowenstein, Creature's residence, I believe.
It's not letting me
10-4.
in the vehicle.
I can drive us there.
Yeah.
His eyes were getting trapped in the MDT. He was gonna take a quick code 0. I am currently sitting in his patrol vehicle.
For some reason, I can't enter your vehicle.
Try again?
I can't enter your vehicle at the moment.
Oh.
Let me quickly check my muscles to make sure I haven't accidentally lost that ability.
Creature has just returned.
Why can't I not? It's not allowing me to enter. Let me. I'm quickly gonna sprint over to the garage and see if I can get into my own vehicle.
3 Alpha 94 plus 176 to MRPD.
10-4.
$127's back on radio after the quick nap.
10-4, welcome back. You are incorrigible.
Going to go 10-7 quickly and take a nap because I can't seem to enter any vehicle.
10-4.
Be aware my lowrider is currently in the garage as I cannot enter to put it back away.
10-4. Five Alpha 22 to 4 Alpha 100.
Send it.
How do you feel about doing long arm training tonight with all the rookies?
Yeah, we can do it.
I was just getting ready to suggest that.
I feel like there's enough of them here. We can get a lot knocked out.
We also still
Yeah,
need to
we
do
can
Swiss
definitely
taser
do
training.
because I think Montaigne still needs theirs, and I don't know if Officer Swift needs theirs as well.
I think Swift, you do need yours, right?
That is
Taser
A-firm.
and long
Swift
Yeah.
needs taser and long arm, whereas Montaigne needs long arm.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Cool. Yeah. Let's get all those things lovelies knocked out.
Alright, I'm gonna stay 10-7 then.
Okay. I'm gonna go 10-7 too.
Cool, everyone go 10-7, and the criminals can wait.
Yep.
Yes, they can.
This should hopefully only take like 30 minutes. I need to get my long arm. I'll be right back.
Goodfellow, I'll go ahead and grab the long arms.
Okay, silly question. Where are they?
Do it.
Where are they?
Give me 1 second, I'll show you. I just gotta lock the door.
Oh, okay.
We should. It's like. Actually, I might not.
The ammo's in the armory, but the wait. Did you go upstairs? Did you go upstairs?
I'm standing right next to you.
Oh my god! I did not see you.
One of us is still on duty. I just don't know which one.
I know there's ammo.
That would be me. No, you should be able to grab it from here. If you have the clearance to grab them.
I don't. I only have shotgun ammo. I don't have.
Sergeant Armstrong, can you come down to the armory, please?
Yes, I'll come down.
This might be an issue, because I think it's signed a rank.
Okay, because I have a long arm.
Yeah. And
But it was given to me. I did not grab it.
yeah. I don't. I know if you can't see it, I definitely can.
Okay. Because I know there's this.
I can only grab the ammo.
Yeah.
Check with Sergeant.
Yeah.
Can you grab long arms from the armory?
Or do you see? Do you have the key to the long arm cabinet? We only have.
Oh,
access.
I should, but I do not have those because I'm ranked on the false final rank in the system.
God, that's right. Okay, well, we'll just.
I'm supposed to have access to it.
All right,
Yeah.
taser training then.
We'll do taser
For
training. I'll
Swift?
get my long arm and I'll.
I have
just
both
pass
my
them.
long
I'll
arms.
use-
I have both my
yeah,
assault rifle and my
I've got
shotgun
my-
in the car.
Actually,
Yeah.
we can use my long arm.
Yeah, it's just a matter of when we actually issue them. We'll have to get that sorted with.
Yeah,
Commissioner
I've still got
Kaplan.
mine
I
on my
wish
body.
I could do that, but you know,
You're good.
since I'm currently ranked as a detective 3, apparently.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, I'm gonna go grab mine just to have it.
Wait, does it say sergeant or detective 3? Swift, do you have your taser on you?
Affirm.
10-4, thank you.
Taser and service pistol.
I'm gonna grab extra ammo.
I have some on me. Actually, better yet, yeah, grab it. Do you want to go to the same place as we did the taser training for Montaigne and the twins?
Yes, because we can actually use it for the shotguns.
10-4. I'll just let them know they're right here. I just thought.
Alright. Think everyone's here? Let's go ahead and load up and we'll head out to the range. We're gonna get your long arm certification done, Montaigne.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Swift, you will be using my long arm.
Affirm.
Okay, why is it? It's doing it again.
Flap your arms, Montaigne.
Yes, I just had this issue. Let me...
Maybe flopping?
It just put 0. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I was able to get in and out of my own personal car after I took my nap, but it seems trying to get back
Okay,
into.
let me see
Goodfellow.
You gotta try
Are
hitting.
you able to enter?
Yeah, I'm gonna try tackling and have her handcuff and then escort me afterwards if that don't work. Alright, handcuff me, and then escort me, and then because sometimes I know it does it when, and sometimes that works.
Keep my zip ties on me, not my handcuffs.
It's to still work the same.
Nope.
Did you by any chance change your muscles?
Nope. Like I said, I was able to get into my own personal vehicle earlier. Literally, like, when I was down
Try.
just now after I woke up.
Okay, try Creature's car. Oh.
I guess we're trying this.
Try now. What? That is so weird.
Yeah, like I said, when I woke up from my nap, I was able to get into my personal car, put it away in the garage, and then when I've come up here and tried to get into your vehicle, Detective Goodfellow, I can't seem to enter any vehicles anymore.
Do you mind if I try escorting you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, let's do this.
Feel free to handcuff me, yeah. It's gonna look great if somebody sees us.
I know, right? Let's hope that, like, blog or whatever is not watching us. Alright, I'm just gonna get you there. We're just gonna go.
Yep,
Good
meet
fella,
you there.
Guys, I'm going 42. I'm tired.
Alright, thanks for getting that report squared away, Striker. I'll review it and let you know if I have any feedback.
Yeah, it should be alright. From what I remember, I put like the basics because it's been a minute.
I took and updated the name and chart.
Okay.
The title part for you.
Alright,
as far as above.
Cool, all good.
Okay,
I know
awesome,
it was a
yeah.
bigger case. It wasn't just you, Striker. You were just like associated with it, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of like put the basis of what I remember.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah,
so.
let's go ahead and head for that.
Sounds good. Have a good night, Striker. Good to see you back.
After our long arm training, I will code 0 again and see if that fixes it. If not, I will raise a request about it.
Okay. Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
I'm not sure what would cause it because I was able to get into my own personal car, which was in the garage, and put it away. But then walking outside, attempting to get into your vehicle, it just doesn't let me.
Well, even like code zeroing, that usually fixes it, right? Because that happens like what Creature just tried with the escorting or the handcuffing. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's only to the PD vehicles. That's why I was like, try Creatures.
Well, what happened last time was after I attempted the PD vehicle, I went down into the garage and tried my own personal car, and it wouldn't let me in, so I code zeroed. And then when I woke back up, I was able to get into my personal vehicle, but now it's blocking me again.
Oh, is that? Okay.
I'm not driving.
I was just gonna say, you heard me. I was kind of about to be like, Creature, how do you always fucking hit my car? There you go.
Creature simply likes hitting
did that
things.
not? Hold on, stay here.
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did. Okay. Now try going in the car.
Go ahead and
That's
get
just
the,
how it's happened, but that's just how I stand.
I have my
Okay.
long arm in the glove box.
All right, Montaigne, I'm gonna give you my long arm.
I do have my taser and sidearm on me.
Okay. And then I'm gonna give you some extra ammo.
Okay. Let me go see if we can get behind in the range.
Oh, we can't.
Oh, it's still not.
Well, I mean, I guess we can. Everyone, let's go.
We'll still need to use the vehicles then for a Swiss taser.
A-firm, yeah. We can't get behind there. Oh, so close.
We still can't even use the...
We should be able to use the... Once you step up to it, it should tell you. Because we've practiced it before.
It looks the same as it did where the
yeah, but like...
are a bit off center.
Is a different ammunition is the problem? I know what you're
This
thinking.
is the same one we used for our taser training, and it had the same issue.
Yeah, and I remember Raider saying that the other one is the
All of
same
them are
one.
the same.
Yeah.
Because I've checked others.
Damn, when they first updated it, we could at least shoot. I don't see anything coming up in my eyes.
No, neither.
Okay. All right.
Third eye either.
I'm just trying to think of what we should do for.
Well, impulse training. I thought wasn't that when we did our long arm?
That's basically all we did. It's mostly the accuracy too, but let's do.
I know with
impulse
the new
training.
system that Captain was wanting to do, we can't use these right now.
No, but we need to get them certified with their long arm before they. Montaigne is like on the cusp of certification, so.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere out at like Grapeseed or Grapevine that has like a target that we could use at least maybe? For target practice?
I mean, I can run up there really quick if you guys want to stick here.
Yeah, do you want to do that and we'll do taser training for Swift?
Yeah.
Just try and find an area that's not near the main road that we can just use. Like a quarry or something, I don't know.
Does our military base still have training grounds, or is that?
Oh shit.
They still have not given us that, or they still have that kind of cleared, I believe, but I can go check.
Okay.
I'll do some running around.
Yeah, go check. We'll get this taser stuff. Alright, let's go get our car situated. Dope.
Would you like me to stand in?
Thank you, Swift, for remembering the first rule of when you leave your vehicle.
Yeah, you'll be
Locking it?
Yeah.
Target.
Yes.
It's okay, it happens to the best of us. Alright, Swift, I think I heard you, but you said...
I don't think...
What's up?
I'm sorry.
I think I heard you say you have your
I was just
taser on
gonna
you,
say-
right?
Affirm.
Okay, alright. Let's have you go over here. Let's have you stand behind this hood. It'll act as like your line. Armstrong, it's been a while. Do you want to do the reaction training for him?
I mean, sure.
Cool. Just wipe off those cobwebs for him. For you.
I'll do my
for
own
me.
reaction training at the meantime.
Yeah.
All
Montaigne,
right,
you're welcome
Officer
to do it
Swift.
too. It's good
I'll
training.
be saying a word. You will shoot only at that
It's
word.
way too stressful.
The word will be
Okay.
singular, not plural. So
Don't give me
if
that
I say,
training
for
again.
example, the word would be orange, and I say oranges, you will not shoot at oranges. You will only shoot at orange. Is that understood?
10-4.
But the words will be apple. Are you ready?
Yes.
10-4. A long time ago, a wild fae called Goodfellow used to really like apples, but one specific apple used to be really appley. Was that apple used to be Goodfellow's favorite apple. I think that's good enough. That's a decent reaction time.
Okay.
Why must
What threw me off was you shooting first.
Yeah, that's.
I was actually hoping that you were gonna say apples and shoot and see if I shot with you.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Appley. Very appley.
Very
Yes,
appley.
very appley.
Yeah. Let's do another round. This time we'll have 2 code words. Armstrong, do apple and orange with him. And I want you to bring your arm up, Armstrong, but I don't want you to fire.
Disregard any pings. I want to test something at Sandy Fields airstrip. See if using this vehicle is a good test.
Never.
You need to say that again. Creature interrupted.
Yeah, let's do keywords. Apple, orange. I want you to, Armstrong, to lift your arm up like you're going to shoot, but not actually pull the trigger. See how he acts with that.
Then hold on.
All right.
Which word am I shooting on?
Apple and orange. We're going to have 2 code words.
10-4.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes. Go ahead.
10-4. That apple.
Did you guys get any pings on your stuff?
Sorry, I was stuck in a salute. I couldn't actually shoot.
Negative, but can we, sorry, creature, text me, clear the air, we're doing taser training.
That apple is, oddly enough, very orange. Due to that apple being apple orange. Detective Horny Fellow really like that orange apple. Yeah.
Do you want me to shoot twice? Because I can't shoot twice with a recharge.
Yeah, it's good there's a recharge.
I know, but could have just aimed again to prevent it. That's why I don't like doing reaction training with the tasers.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I would say that's a better reaction than the first round. We just like to throw an extra added level of difficulty there. It's pretty good. What we're going to do now is we're going to up it even further. So, Montaigne, take your taser out. We're going to go on the other side here, Swift. And what's going to happen is we're going to be running around in front of the car. We will have an order. It will be me, Armstrong, Montaigne. And one by one, we will do one shot in your general direction. It won't be at you with a taser. And your job is to tase us back. Now, eyes are different. If you see it hit us, call it out on radio. I'll call it on me because it happens sometimes. And then you're going to go until you have hit all of us, the 3 of us, successfully as we are running around. Any questions?
Yourself, then Montaigne, then Armstrong?
Myself, Armstrong, then Montaigne. And it's going to be a 1-for-1. So I'll shoot, then you react once. Don't, obviously there's a recharge, right? But don't feel like you have to, continually shoot at us. We'll do 2 rounds of this, so the first one you'll kind of get the hang of it, and the next time you'll get it.
Okay, 10-4.
All right.
Just to reiterate, is it you will keep shooting until you get tased, or you shot whether hit or miss, then Armstrong will and then I will?
I'll just do one random shot. Yeah.
You're taken out?
I'm just trying to him. We're going to keep rotating. Yeah, so I'll do a hit.
Okay.
Armstrong. All right, Armstrong, come on out here. All right, Swift, here we go. Nice.
Is it me then Armstrong or Armstrong and then me?
It's Armstrong, then Montaigne. Jesus.
Not me falling right into Montaigne's feet.
I know, right? His reaction definitely got better on that. Creature, that location looks good.
10-4, I'm actually heading back to you guys right now.
I think the taser has a limited range and he keeps running out of it.
It does. Montaigne, do your circles closer.
That looked like it hurt.
There we go.
That did hurt. Oh,
Montane is
I'm
also
sorry.
running twice as fast as you guys were.
It's all good. That was warm up. All right, so we're gonna do one more round, and that'll be your certification, and then we're gonna head out to that airstrip field for long arm training. Oh. Okay. And we're gonna add a creature into the picture, so you're gonna have 4 people. Because why not?
Or
I'll go last.
All right, order is myself, Armstrong, Montaigne, creature. Everybody have their tasers?
10-4.
Here we go. Remember, tasers have a limited range, so don't, like, run away. Nice work. Not the
Yes, I went.
He's got the best accuracy on a taser that I've seen in a rookie.
I missed Montane. Should I aim for creature or is it
And
still
then creature
Montane?
kicked my fucking face.
Aim for the person who shot.
10-4.
The one on me.
Yeah, that was a hit on you.
That's good. At least I didn't actually have to get tased. So one thing I noticed with the taser, unlike the sidearm, is that you still put out your back and then you quick draw it.
Mm-hmm.
But then you.
Yeah,
So,
that he
unlike
hit me
the
in my
normal
ass.
firearm,
Oh, he
so
hit
it's
you
It's hard
on
to
the-
hit him. Target moving that fast.
Yep. Nice work, Swift.
Yeah, there was a second. It didn't take me down. It just gave me a nice indicator.
Honestly, that was the best I've seen in a rookie. Or as far as like the accuracy towards the end there, you definitely warmed up a little bit, and you were hitting on your first shot. So nice fucking work.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now you've stated you have your long arm, right? Your training is done.
I'm currently. Oh, me or? Montaigne?
Sorry, Swift. You do or do not need your training.
I would need long arm training. I'm currently in possession of creature's long arm.
Awesome, cool. All right, just wanted to double check. All right, guys, let's go out to the airstrip at Grapeseed, correct, creature?
That is correct, Detective.
My issue seems to have been fixed.
You just needed to get tased.
Do you want me to? I can take driver if you'd like.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you're there. Yeah, take driver. You're
Yeah, I'm in the. Sorry, I
Yep.
was in
Sorry.
passenger.
My window was tinted. I thought you were already in the driver's seat.
Are you able?
Nope.
Oh, not good.
There we go.
Where is it we are heading to?
I
Oh, you've
marked
got
it on the map.
Your headlights broken? They are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Apologies.
Okay.
I was saying, how are all 4 of your headlights damaged?
Let's not talk about that. Story of my life.
And the ping that I sent Goodfellow guys is right in the middle of Sandy Shores Airfield.
One is it the grapeseed one or the sandy one?
Sandy.
Okay.
You have the correct one mapped. I was just double checking. You're good.
Sorry, I misheard on the radio because I had a phone call for asking about vehicle modifications from a new owner for LSC.
Oh, okay. 10-4.
Apparently EMS is going the same way as us.
Well,
Be advised that vehicle that's pulling up on one of the officers was on the negative lanes of traffic.
Yeah, he just went all the way around. No, it's fine. Let's get the training done. Let's focus on training. I'll let them go this time.
10-4. I just happened to see that because they almost hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking over the MBT earlier, specifically the SAP section.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed on the registration, why does my wheel stop turning? There we go. On the registration list, there was a difference between motor vehicles and interceptors.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mostly just my main line of questioning is, the availability and what actual use the interceptors take. So I was looking through and there wasn't a direct, worded difference between the two. I assumed interceptors aren't used for patrol and only used to join in triage on high-speed chases.
They're basic in other law enforcement agencies. You might see the term of heat units. Those are interceptors.
I see.
We will eventually get to the point.
Mr. Horny Fellow, are you aware that your lights are turned off?
They are broken.
They are currently broken. I'm aware. But I appreciate looking out. We currently, one of our higher status vehicles that you do need a certification for, that you can go for once you are Officer 2, is the Hellfire.
Yes.
Which
our course used to be out at Zincundo, but...
There is a vehicle that is out in the middle, down right in the dead center of the airstrip.
10-4. Where is this vehicle?
Our backlights aren't broken. Why are they not turning on? Sick drift.
Oh, that vehicle.
Oh, yeah, I do believe that is just part of the desert.
Yeah.
Why, yeah, our backlights... Huh? The backlights aren't broken. Why are they not turning on?
I'll fix the vehicle when we get back.
I just don't... They just don't seem to be liking me today. Maybe it's because I moved seats rather than...
Maybe?
No, it's still not turning on.
Here, let me see. Yeah, they're broken.
Okay.
Alright. Hey, Armstrong, can you come over here real quick? So, I've never done the long arm, but it's basically the same concept as the taser and the pistol, right?
Yeah, it's literally the same as the standard reaction time training.
Okay, cool. I'll have Creature do the...
There is literally nothing else about that thing.
Yeah, it was mostly I just wanted a safe place for them to shoot at versus we couldn't really, and just see where their targets are at. Do you think where the vehicles are... I'm trying to think with the long arm what a good distance would be. Right...
Well, let's find out.
I was gonna pull the vehicle to right about here.
That seems really far.
Barely.
Barely anything. I'm thinking right here. Can you shoot from here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
If needed, I can supply.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push in front of you there.
No, you're fine. Yeah, let's have Swift take like the trunk end and Montaigne take the hood end. Okay. Both of you should have long arms in your possession.
I'm gonna put lights on the vehicle so that way you guys can see.
Yep. Go ahead.
I do only have 9 shots.
All right, let me get you some ammo. I brought plenty of ammo with me. There you go. All right, these are your long arms, aka your standard issue department shotguns. Just like your pistol, when you hold them up, if you flex your E muscle, there should be a flashlight attachment. Feel free to use that if you wish for this evening. When you get your long arm certification, your long arms are to be kept in your lockbox unless we are doing responding to a call where there is also class 2 weapons involved. We meet force with force. If you're not going to pull out your long arm to your, I don't know, standard bank robbery or your standard store robbery. All right, folks. Make sure to always store them in your lockbox. They are particular to the vehicle that you store them in, so please remember which vehicle you do store them in. In the armory, you will only have the key to get ammo, additional ammo for your long arm. You will not have the key to get additional long arms. All right. Any questions about just like the admin part of that? Nope.
Negative. You made yourself very clear.
Awesome. All right. Just for this, go ahead. I would say dump, I don't know, let's say 10 or 12 shots on that vehicle in front of us just to get used to the kickback. When you're ready, go ahead. Yeah, when you're done, put it away. Awesome. All right, how did that feel? Hopefully your shoulders aren't too sore already.
Nope, pretty okay.
I feel great.
Good, good. There's a little bit of an adrenaline rush, for sure. Please note that in the future we will be doing SWAT training. Well, hopefully we'll be partnering with our EMS folks, where we can actually basically put beanbags inside our shotguns and we can practice on each other to clear buildings and such. So that's kind of my plan for the future. All right, Creature, do you want to come back out?
Yeah.
Just like what we just did with the taser, where we're going to have code words, we're going to go through that again. First,
let me see if there's any.
What the fuck is really in the mountain?
Creature, run this and I'll see if there's any other EMS on, okay?
There is not, so.
Okay. Let's see. Armstrong, do you want to take care of that? Awesome.
I'm gonna go.
Do not use the word apple. Do not use the word orange. Pick different words.
Hope I can find Billy in the mountains.
But I'm gonna have you run this, Creature.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys have enough ammo?
Wait, we used that the last time, so.
Correct.
I have 49 shots remaining.
All right. Montaigne?
It's 20 shots remaining.
All right. You should be good
I
to
have
go.
to do math then,
Are
sorry.
we doing 1 or 2?
We're gonna start with 1, and then we're gonna see their reaction to it. Then we'll go up to 2. Thank you for that. But I just want you to get used to doing this stuff. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the word is going to be speech.
Permission
I
to
know.
draw my firearm.
I mean, you should already have it out.
Nope, it's okay. You can take it out. He didn't say it's fine.
All right, so when I say the word speech, as in you're giving a speech, you should be taking aim firing.
10.
Okay, so I woke up, Captain go to his school thing, function where I had to give a speech, and I was required to talk. But the talks were not quite like speaking out or being able to give a speech in a manner that takes and keeps the school running. And as officers, we are supposed to be able to talk with the public at a public with an event that we have to talk give a speech and take and get what is happening on our end and how we are going to convey our own, like, how do I put this? A way to take and show that we're going to publicly protect the people by doing a speech where we have to speak and not be able to show that we are not going underneath the law or anything.
Cool. All right. Montaigne, I can definitely see an improvement from the last time you did the trigger training. Your reaction time has definitely increased. Swift, pretty solid. Good work. We're going to be doing accuracy training again, but I'm basically trying to get you guys certified at this point for your checklist. All right. Creature, let's add 2 words.
Alright, I gotta go think of a word for a second.
I wish we could respond to tell him we're on our way.
Officer Armstrong, why don't you send a 311 so that Willie knows we're on the way?
He is off radio.
Never mind.
And since Willie has not opened their tablet, I'm not sure if they're under EMS or bead machine, so... Oh wait, yes, he has.
They would, if they can use their panic button, they're on duty as an EMS.
Yeah.
I just sent a 311.
It just dawned on me right after I said that.
Thank you for that, Swift. That is a handy trick. All right.
Okay, so along with speech, you are going to have interview. So, yep. Do you understand as well, Montaigne?
Yeah, speech and interview.
Okay. So on the topic of what we were just talking about speech and having to do talks, we also have to do what are called very forced interviews with
Is
the
it
whole...
plural or singular? I
just
apologize.
singular.
Thank you.
We have to do forced interviews with any potential suspects that we have to take into custody. But a very specific form of an interview is an interrogation. But when we take and have to do that, we have to be very choice with how our speech is. I'm sorry, that one was kind of difficult because of how I said it. But with how our speeches are, because otherwise it takes and makes it seem like we are having a very hostile interview with the suspect. And I'm pretty sure the speech that we have to do for all the public also is a very choice thing towards our citizens, because they expect a very good interview if they have to ask us questions. I used each word about 4 times.
Yeah, that sounds great. How we feeling? Feeling pretty comfortable with the long arm in your hand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just for funsies, because it's just fun to shoot the firearms, go ahead and unload on that van over there. It's not going to be... Hopefully it'll be a while before you get to do this, so have at it, rookies.
And I'll take and repair both weapons.
Yeah, what's up?
In terms of hip firing, is that allowed or only in some circumstances, or is it you have to be aiming?
You have to be aiming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hit fire. I didn't know. I was actually...
That's a really good question.
I was bringing it up and then firing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost hit fired, but I realized you might have been standing a bit too close.
No, you're good.
No, I was not hip firing. I was drawing it and then firing. Yeah. I didn't even realize you could hit fire.
I've rescued Willie off the mountain.
10-4, thank you.
You're my hero.
Yeah, that was one concern. It's whether or not that would be considered a bit too haphazard or a bit too unprofessional
It's-
to just be hip
But
firing.
Realistically, there's a huge kickback, and you know we want to be safe with the hits that we do, because when you should be pulling that trigger, you're pulling that trigger with intent and to harm and to take down, not to cause any undue damage.
Absolutely.
Right? We don't want to put suspects in pain. We want to subdue them. So great question, Rookie.
But the whole ordeal with when I was giving the plural version of speech is because you want to listen for how certain words are said for if you're told by a commanding officer to be ready for a code word when they have to shoot.
Yeah, I could not tell if you were saying speeches or how our speech space is.
Yeah, that's where I was like, that was a difficult because that was
Yeah.
how my speech was. So I was like, and I'm grateful that neither one of you fired because I was trying to trick you.
Wonderful.
Awesome. All right, go ahead, have fun. I'm gonna
I would
talk
like
to
to-
Creature real quick.
Thank you.
Yep. I kind of want to practice tackling and handcuffing and Miranda rights.
Actually, neither. I know I've done Miranda rights with Swift.
I've done it with
the
Montaigne.
tackling, and I've not done the tackling with Swift.
That's what
I've done the Miranda rights and the like trying to do the escorting and stuff
Mm-hmm.
when I was going over their stuff.
Oh.
But
Monday. Oh, you're not handcuffed. It looked like you were handcuffed for a second. Oh my goodness.
yeah, it looked like you were handcuffed to my eyes for a second. I
You
was like,
started running around.
Did you just...
We just handcuffed each other, yeah.
Yep. I turned around and I'm like,
All right, so. Oh, and by any chance, can we do a run through of traffic stop afterwards?
Yep, that was kind of my plan.
If we have time.
Okay, so from now until basically your training is done, we're gonna do something fun here, and we're just gonna go through a training exercise right now, but this is gonna be if we have some downtime or what have you. If your FTO comes up and tackles you, that is your cue to chase us down, and you have to tackle us at least twice, then put us in handcuffs and read us our Miranda rights. All right.
Okay, would this be
Detective?
handcuffs or zip ties?
Hold on. What's up?
West restraint policy. These would be zip ties.
What's up?
How I heard from Sergeant No before his resignation. Apparently, from words of Captain, it's 3 times now instead of 2.
I'll talk to Captain. We're just for training exercise. We're just doing 2.
10-4. I was just letting you know.
I know it's in the policy guide as 2 right now, so we're gonna stick to the policy guide. If she wants to
I
update the
can
policy
confirm.
guide, then that's on her.
Yeah, that's where I was just wanting to let you know
when I
that
was reading
the
it.
difference that I was told.
At this point, this is third-hand knowledge, so unless the captain updates the policy guide, we're going by the policy guide. Appreciate it, Creature.
10-4.
All right. So, this means, we're going to go through this exercise to switch this up. Creature, you're going to work with Montaigne. I'm going to work with Swift on this.
Okay.
And then the rest of the night, if we're just like hanging out doing whatever, if either of us tackle any of you, that's another like clue. Hey, we're going to do a fun little exercise here, right? So, before we begin, we have to make sure you can do what I'm asking you to do. Do you know the muscle you need to flex to tackle?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh! Thank you, Swift. That's an affirmative. Wonderful.
Is drop kicking allowed, or are you not allowed to? Drop
You know
kick
what?
your hand?
I'll allow it. It's fine.
It's a form of tackle.
It's a form of
'cause-
tackle.
It's still a tackle, but it's quite a bit more aggressive, and I believe it can hurt me.
Just tackling also hurts now for us.
It can. It's been
but
walked back a little
think,
bit.
I think jumping can make it hurt more because you are also landing on top of them instead of.
That is true.
Rule of thumb: tackle. If somebody is being extremely evasive, this is where you need to use your best judgment when it comes to use of force, right?
Mm-hmm.
So rely on your best judgment. Anytime that we use any sort of use of force, you would notate it in your report. But this is kind of where it gets kind of gray, right? Where we start affording our officers a level of discretion. So if it becomes an issue, we'll have a department discussion about it. But for now, I would say rely on tackling. If you need to escalate as necessary. All right. Okay. Next check. Do you know the muscle to handcuff or zip tie? We primarily, as stated by Creature just now, we have the West restraint. You should be able to and know how to handcuff right off
Swift
the bat.
stated that.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Nice job,
'cause
Swift.
I was when you said cuff, I was.
I figured you were too close to the trunk, so I stepped back, Swift. But do you guys know which muscle deflects to
yes.
zip tie?
Well, wouldn't that vary from person to person?
Yeah, it depends on the person to person. Like for your personal matters.
I have mine on my third.
Demonstrated to me.
Yep. Go ahead. Come up here, Swift. I want to see you handcuff me. Zip tie me.
And then legacy flash cutter.
Awesome.
Okay. Once you get done,
Perfect.
Detective, I do want to ask you a question.
Go ahead and do it again, and I want you to show me that you can escort.
I'm sorry, show you what?
Show me that you can escort me, because that is also a muscle. Perfect. Go ahead and put me in this patrol vehicle over here.
Yeah, put me in mine.
There we go.
You got mine.
Awesome. Now, if you just escort me again, I will pop out
Yeah,
of
I
the
was
vehicle
looking
magically.
down.
Perfect. Cool. All right, you can go ahead and unhandcuff me.
Like, yeah, you slam me into the car.
I could. Or
Swift. Yeah.
Rule of thumb, you have to be 10-8 for
Thank
the
you
second
kindly.
vehicle.
oh, did that not undo you?
No, it did. I'm good.
Oh, okay, your hands were just still back there.
Oh, okay. That can happen sometimes. Our brains have to kind of keep catch up with each other. All right.
But yes, very familiar with my F1 muscles.
Wonderful.
I don't like using quick muscles for escort because if you use it too rapidly, you actually take a flight out, and it's not fun.
Oh, good to know.
So that way you don't have to go through the menu.
Something called for lack of a better word, exploit.
Mm-hmm. Well,
of trying to take advantage of somebody.
Yes, this is true. We also have, when they come back over here, I'll explain, we have another department policy about escorting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, when you two are ready, come back over here, please. All right, before we begin our little exercise here, 2 other things. 1, do not zip tie somebody or handcuff them if they are on the ground. You need to wait until they stand up. Okay? Very clear. Let them stand up first. Okay? Do not escort them unless they are handcuffed. And if you need to escort them for other things, you always need to ask for consent. Otherwise, I know there can be medical emergencies where that might be the case. As best of your ability, do ask for consent and permission. Okay? All right. So for this exercise, we're gonna start by I'm gonna tackle Swift. Creature's going to tackle Montaigne, and it's just we're gonna do a little free for all out here in the desert. I'm gonna be running. I want you guys to be saying things like stop LSPD, stop resisting, and before you go in for a tackle, I want to hear you saying, if you do not stop, I'm going to tackle you. Use your words, okay? Explain what you're about to do. That way you're just not coming off like solely aggressive, right? And then I want you guys to tackle either of us twice. After the second tackle, allow us to stand up, handcuff us, and then escort us to the vehicle and put us in the vehicle. At which time we'll go over Miranda rights. Okay?
10-4.
Awesome.
So, quick question.
What's up?
In terms, Miranda rights, is that to be read as soon as they are handcuffed or once they are in the vehicle?
You know what? At your discretion, it can be kind of adrenaline pumping. I am kind of in the mind for myself that I read it pretty much right away if they are in a pursuit and I tackle them. Things might be very dynamic where there's multiple suspects. You're working with someone, they need you to help, but a safe space that is just kind of that catch-all is to put them in the vehicle and read the Miranda rights. That's kind of what I did the other night when we had the Barbie Brigade, is like basically every single person I put into a vehicle, I had it in my head like, hey, have you had Miranda rights? You know your rights. Awesome, cool.
Yeah,
and then
so the with the Pink Brigade, it was the as I was escorting them to the vehicles, so as I was currently holding onto them and as we were on the way to the vehicle.
Yeah,
when I
that
was
is
during that
that is
downtime.
another good time because as long as they're read before the person goes and states that they've not been read their rights, that is our legal obligation from the time we have them in our custody.
Mm-hmm. And depending on, whatever you're doing, always call out on the radio, Miranda rights have been written and understood, and that you have someone in custody. That's just always good, especially good habit to get in, especially when we start having dispatchers on, because they're going to help us notate more and more often. All right. All right. So, on the count of 3, 2, 1. Come get me, dirty copper.
Well, 100 is gonna go 1042. Y'all stay safe.
10-4.
Have a good night. Ugh.
Stop. Halt, citizen.
No. I refuse. Get away. Isn't there like a donut store you should go be sitting at or something, or drinking some coffee?
Stop running.
Never.
Halt, citizen.
No.
I'm old.
No.
My legs are tired.
You have some gym time to do. Oh.
Stop resisting.
When you stand up, you will be escorted. Please stop resisting.
How dare.
Oh, no, not this.
Yeah, that's right. I went there. Oh, dang it.
I don't think so. Stop resisting.
That's so rude. Oh.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used to you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one or do not have one on retainer, one will be appointed to you based on availability and willingness. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you today?
This time I do.
Well, next time, you better.
Oh, I am inside the... There we go. Nice work.
Oh, yeah,
now last thing is think real hard about buckling me. Just for safety.
Swift, that is a very good thing that Detective did to you. I did also to Montaigne.
There we go. That was one last thing I didn't say to you, Montaigne, either. Whenever you put a suspect in the car, or even like somebody who is injured, think real hard about buckling them for safety.
Yep, absolutely.
I failed to remind them with that.
Oh, excuse me?
I was gonna say, oh, is this how it's gonna be, Swift?
I think I was trying to escort Creature because he was so close to me.
He likes to walk around. What? Oh!
Oh!
All right. Any questions about what we just went over?
Are you still zip tied?
No.
You have to, you have to flap your arms, otherwise you still look like you are.
The only question I have is, does anyone have a gym membership I can borrow?
I do.
I mean, I can give you the money for a gym membership.
Because
we can share a membership if you would like.
I forgot how old I am.
Oh, here. What do they cost?
Like
1,000 or so.
Okay.
Didn't you buy my
Swift? Do I not
Detective Goodfellow?
I don't know if I did.
I don't think I have anyone's except for you.
I got my gym membership from Lucky, I believe, when he helped me.
Montaigne, I
on
have
the
your
first
number,
day.
right? I believe I do.
I do believe so.
Okay.
At least, yeah, because we were texting each other about something the other day.
Detective Horny Fellow.
Is that what you're saving it as? There you go.
Creature, do you require my number?
That should cover you for your vehicle. And
Did I send you
your gym
mine?
membership?
Yes,
and
I received yours. Do you need mine?
Treat yourself.
No,
to,
you sent me
I
yours.
don't know, something from Tokyo Coffee.
And Officer Swift, do you like my number as well?
Goodfellow.
What's up?
I have your
Should we
number,
go ahead and go over with, because I know an event that the suspects were able to break out of the zip ties.
I'm not quick enough to do that yet. I mean, it's basically a repeat of what we just did. I'm not too worried about it. And my concern is that just them getting familiar with the muscles, and if they're familiar with it, they'll learn on the job. To be frank.
Yeah, I'm just had that question in mind because when we were chasing Ada and Jax and that one Vangelico's, Ada broke out of a couple of mine almost instantaneously.
At that case, you would just hard cuff them, not to tie them. Like, that's a big reason why I carry handcuffs for Vinny now. So, officer discretion.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to clarify because
yeah, if you
I
want,
only
if
have
you want to
mine
talk
on
to
hand
them about
if necessary.
yeah, you can talk about the difference.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Creature brought up a good point here. He's going to talk about the difference in handcuffs and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so the only time you'd use handcuffs on a suspect is if they've been like actively resisting. So like say you go to put zip ties and on their eyes it gives them a little indicator on when to use the muscle to get out of them. If they break out of them a few times, then you just take and use your hard cuffs right there.
Okay. I'm assuming hard cuffs can't be resisted against when they are placed on you.
Goodfellow, you want to try that on me really quick? I've never seen handcuffs used.
I actually do not have the handcuffs on me.
I have a pair on me.
Because I personally don't like carrying them. I know they shouldn't technically be able to actually even walk. Because there's a...
Oh no, it's just the breaking...
Unless Swift, is that where you used? Oh, okay.
You are able to.
Yeah, I still see the same thing.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, here's the thing, though. I do know if you flex really hard and memorize a hard cuff, they will not be able to move, and we do not use that. There might be other departments who do. We primarily just use the handcuffs that you're issued and the zip ties that you're issued.
If you use F1 cuff, does it use zip ties or handcuffs?
I believe it uses handcuffs. Zip ties are kind of unique to our county. All right. I think from there.
So,
what's up?
Who is West in the West restraint policy?
He no longer works for our department. He resigned, but basically he only, because we use zip ties so often, there was a day I think where he went, I think he was doing a lot of training and we had a lot of calls that he had only had like 10 on him, and he ran out, and then when he needed them, he didn't have any on him. So Captain Raider was like, this is the West policy where you basically, when you go on duty, you need to make sure that you're close to or at 50, just in case. And that's why she named it the West policy. West restraint. So that's that story.
So don't get a policy named after you.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Yeah. Or do if you want that kind of legacy. I don't know.
What is the horny fellow policy?
No.
I think a horny policy would be self-explanatory.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Bonk.
I think technically that my policy would be the policy that was just implemented, which is at the very bottom of dating or having friends that are criminals.
So I was right.
Yes.
Wait, that was just Commissioner said in emails that she was removing that from our
Did it get removed? Because last time I looked, it was there. Oh, she did remove it. Hold on. She must have updated it.
It says they are required to be made known that they're an active criminal if you're dating them, but you are.
Yes.
Yeah, you are not required to terminate a relationship because of that reason.
Yep.
You only have to make it known.
Exactly. So, I mean, so everyone's aware, if you're not already, my partner is Sawyer Reed. Sawyer likes to put himself in situations and likes to, under his view, have fun. but unfortunately his version of fun does technically break the law. So if we do come across his shenanigans, I remove myself from the scene. I make sure I don't handcuff him. I make sure I'm not like involved in his processing, all that kind of stuff.
Your partner likes to be put in handcuffs.
Well,
they call that kinky.
He does it
Yes.
unless he physically has to. Like when I was also on scene, I end up going down because of
Correct.
stupidity.
I mean, if necessary, yes. But once we know who he is, once we ID him, he will go away in the cells. And moving forward, if there is no one available for me to like basically hand him off, he'll be on a hut or hold until trial, basically. Or it's a hut policy, but he'll be sleeping in the cells for a long time until I can get somebody else to deal with him. So, but that's just an example. But you know, you can have your relationships, etc., etc. So, that was a clarification that was made recently, but good question. All right. So, the next thing that we're gonna majorly check off your guys' list are, honestly, the bread and butter of what we do here, and that's traffic stops. They are very good for just investigating and seeing who is out on the town. At the same time, they're one, if not the most dangerous thing that we do on the job. Meaning, you don't ever truly know until you're standing in front of them, like who is driving a said vehicle. You don't know their story, etc. And you are exposing yourself by getting out of the vehicle to make contact with this citizen, right? So you might be walking up, they might have had a bad day, they might be actively fleeing and then trying to obfuscate and like basically cover up and act cool, but they might have a gun in their hand, right? So we're gonna go ahead and I think run through a few scenarios here. For the first, we're just gonna get baseline traffic stop. I want to see what you guys do naturally. So I'm gonna sit in the back of one of the cars. Creature, you're gonna be the citizen in yours.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 50. I'm gonna text Creature this number, and the person who gets to the closest will go first. All right, Montaigne, what's your number?
10-4. I'm gonna go gas really quick though.
Number 1.
Number 1, and Swift.
$2, Bob. Oh, look, I win.
I was just gonna say yeah, unless I just want.
Unless your number was 0.
Yep.
Or 1.
Yep. Or 1. Swift, you got it. It was 29. Well, you didn't really need gas.
Would you like me to be going passenger with Swift, or
Yes.
should I go?
Yeah, I
in
want you to.
citizens?
I want you to witness.
Don't do it now. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna run out of gas.
Okay. All right. Swift, come over here. I'm gonna give you keys.
Go ahead and radio your guys
piece of
over the
candy.
radio, guys.
Ooh. Well, I was just literally just gonna set it up and then just look like we're having 2 cars. So nothing major.
I believe I heard there's a criminal at the gas station.
Oh, why don't we go? Don't move, Creature. We're coming to you.
I mean, that works.
Car full of men coming for Creature.
Oh dear. All right. Yeah, pull
Okay,
you and just
Maples.
pull him behind him, and then we'll let him pull out, and you'll do a stop.
Is he gonna kiss me?
Creature, why don't you drive for half a block, and I want to see him activate his lights and pull you over.
We actually only drove for half a block.
Okay, drive until he pulls you over.
I was putting my seatbelt on.
Okay.
At least he's good at following orders.
He really is. He really is.
He hasn't done anything illegal yet, so
It's fine. Just
we'll
pull him
say he
over.
was speeding.
Yeah.
He
Or wanted
didn't
plate.
pay for his gas. There you go.
There you go. Didn't pay for his gas. That's fair. Okay.
Hello there, this is Officer Swift with the LSPD. Could I have you please roll down your window? Hello there.
Hello?
Do you know why I stopped you today?
I do not.
You have a broken taillight, sir. Your vehicle is in an inoperable manner. It is unsafe to drive, as other drivers will not be able to see when you are indicating a stop. Were you aware that your taillight was broken?
I did not.
All right. Well, interesting. In the state of San Andreas, you are required to keep your vehicle in pristine condition. That way, you are safely on the roadway, and other drivers can see what you are doing. If you would please get this matter fixed as soon as possible, so we don't have to pull you over again. I will not be issuing a warning. And it also looks like your vehicle was speeding. I think you were doing 69 in a 60.
I thought my speedometer said I was under 60 still.
Well, Detective Eyebrows over there says otherwise.
Well, I guess if you must have.
So when you get your taillights fixed, I would recommend having them look at your speedometer as well.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Is that all you need me for today, then, officer?
Do you have your license and registration?
Give me 1 second. I think I have it here in my glove box. Just let me double check.
All right, just keep your hands where I can see them and no sudden movements, please.
All right. There's my ID.
Perfect. It looks like it says Officer Kenneth Creature. I would expect better from an officer of the law.
I'm sorry, sir.
It also looks like your registration needs to be renewed. Please visit Town Hall to get that reinstated.
Do what?
Your registration for your vehicle is out of date. You will need to visit Town Hall and get that updated.
Okay. I did not notice that.
But other than that, it looks all clear. Please see a mechanic to get your vehicle fixed. I'm going to re-enter my vehicle and turn off my lights. Once I have done so, you are free to pull forward.
Okay.
All right, you have a nice day now. What the? How fucking rude.
All right, let's go ahead and have Swift and Montaigne switch spots. I'm going to give feedback at the end because I don't want to bias what Montaigne might do.
I was just gonna do the same thing.
Huh?
You're going to be the driver now, Montaigne.
Yeah, I was wondering what noises the car was making.
Shall we go around the circle?
Yeah, why not? Just drive until Montaigne pulls you over. Same thing.
Tell him he ran over a newspaper box.
Not too bad.
My name is Officer Montaigne. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
Could it be I just took out that sign when you were actually pulling me over?
Yes, and also the where you sped around that corner, you drove off the road and into nearly the wrong lane of traffic. Are you potentially under the effects of any alcohol or any drugs that might be affecting your judgment or ability to drive clearly?
I do not believe so. But I can honestly tell you I've not had anything to drink.
Okay. So, if you are not under the influence or drugs or alcohol, you just need to be more careful as you are on the road. And also potentially a fine to repair the signpost that you had damaged. Is there anything else you would like to make clear before we end this stop?
No, not really. I do want to ask, what is your badge number, by the way?
That is Officer Ezekiel Montaigne, badge number 137.
Okay.
I will also be running your plates just before we head off, just to make sure there's no problems there. Once I return to my vehicle and turn my lights off, you will be free to head away.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Creature, when you have given the go ahead and go back to the airfield.
I don't think we can make him wait here.
We're so bad.
Immediately
Okay.
breaks it. Immediately does it again.
Just immediately leaves.
Immediately goes into the wrong lane.
The only thing that would have made that better if there was a sign in front of him that time.
Or maybe a newspaper box.
Or maybe a newspaper box. All right, yeah, let's go ahead, park here, and we're gonna debrief.
Quick question: is there, since woo, I went on to the effort of alcohol and drug, do we have any form of breathalyzer or anything to actually tell if they're intoxicated?
I don't believe so.
We don't. So breathalyzers are very finicky. We have a state-issued breathalyzer back at the lab, and it's recalibrated every few weeks by the lab. They'll come by and stand by, or basically test it out. So you can still administer different tests, have them touch their nose, walk a straight line, all that kind of stuff, take note of their breath and all that kind of stuff. And then by the time you get them back to the station, you can think really hard about the, or you can think through really hard about the breathalyzer and take them through that whole process. And I can show you where to do that. And if they're still breathing,
it's
not something like the fingerprint machine. But you'll just have to think really hard, but the equipment is there to do so.
Okay. So it's not something we can do on the fly. We have to take them back to the station to be able to do it.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, there.
What's up?
Do you want me to go ahead and give what I noticed when they were doing their traffic stops?
Let me start with mine.
Okay.
And then you can build off of that. So, first off, whenever you pull anyone over, I know it's just the four of us. I want you guys to get in the habit of still stating on the radio that you are in, oh my goodness. No, we're good. You're in an active 1011 in your location.
Location.
Just so, like, again, if we have dispatchers, they can note where you are, right? If we have dispatchers on duty, make sure you take note of the license plate in front of you. But especially when even if we don't have a dispatcher, you want to make sure that you let your other officers know what your activity is. Because if you're not actively in a 1011, or if you're at the station, whatever, when you're in an active 10-8, you are actively patrolling and you are in your vehicle. What I would do normally is, like, if Creature were to say, hey, I'm about to be in a 1011 at Legion Square Park, I would say, 10-4, do you need additionals? Rule of thumb, it is always good to have a second one. Mostly because if you have somebody in the vehicle behind yours, they're looking out for your 6, and then if the suspect or citizen were to drive away, you're already out in your vehicle. Your second can go ahead and start the pursuit there, and you gain back seconds you could have lost if it was just you. So rule number 1, the radio is a massive tool. Use it. Second, when you guys got out of your vehicle, both of you, I was like, yes, they're doing the thing where they're going to the safe side of the vehicle, which, when you're stopping somebody on a freeway or a busy whatever, if they don't pull off into a parking lot, if you were to stand on the driver's side, your back is completely exposed. You guys did good. You walked around your own patrol vehicle, but then there is the most dangerous zone that you could put yourself in, and that's between your vehicle and their vehicle. So you guys kind of did a figure 8 or like a backwards 6. So by walking in between the vehicles, you exposed yourself then, and by standing on the driver's side, you expose yourself then if somebody were to drive by or anything. So that would be like one feedback, is just do a J instead of an 8 and talk to them through the passenger side window. Okay. Next, you Swift, you identified yourself with LSPD. Montaigne, I don't believe you did, but you both said, do you know why I pulled you over? You started that conversation. It took a little bit, but Swift, you did ask for his ID right off the bat. You really want to get the registration and the license at the beginning. Identify yourself. Hey, can I have your license and registration, please? And that way, if there's dispatch going, you can radio in who it is, and then they can get that kick-started and basically see if the registration is matching up with the vehicle that you pulled over. And then you can also see, have they been pulled over before? You can take time and say, sit tight. I'm gonna go back to my unit. I'm gonna run you, because what you should be doing is any verbal warnings that you give for speeding, for for having a tail light out, you should be documenting in their profile what you gave them a verbal warning for and the date that you gave them a verbal warning for. And then you start that conversation of, do you know why I pulled you over? XYZ. A rule of thumb, I always give verbal warnings first. If they have had warnings on the same day at least once or twice, then I'll escalate it to a citation. If it's been a few days, but this person is for almost a week straight given warnings every single day, at that point I would issue a citation. Again, we're kind of getting into the gray territory of making sure that you use your discretion to the best of your ability as officers. All right. Overall, I would say very good. Use the tools, use the radio. I'm going to demonstrate after this with Creature what the best kind of 10-11 should look like. But that's basically my overall feedback. Go ahead, Creature. What's yours?
The only thing I noticed from the two of you that Goodfellow has not went over is before you even get out of your vehicle, you should ask them to turn off their vehicle. Because the moment there's time, like Swift, you saw the other night with Captain, or not Captain, I'm trying to think of who.
It happened to us.
Yeah, where we
traffic stop last night as well.
There was an active where we had an active chase with Captain involved, where as soon as she got out of the vehicle, they sped off, and immediately I had to catch up and go around.
Yeah. And sometimes you might have to walk up on them and ask them to kill their engine then. If they can hear you from your car, that's great. If not. And then I guess the only thing I would add, is when you pull in behind them, try not to pull in perpendicular, pull at an angle. That way you can use the vehicle, your patrol vehicle, to protect yourself if somebody were to come and sideswipe, versus if it was straight on. We got to think of that kind of safety. So, any questions about that feedback? Nope. All right. let's go ahead and use that circle. And when I get out to do the 1011 with Creature, you guys get out of the vehicle and follow me to go do it, okay? All right. Five Alpha 22 is going to be in an active 1011 Panorama Drive right outside the, I believe this is the Sandy Airstrip. Hello there, sir. How's it going?
Not too bad.
My name is Detective Oberon Goodfellow. I am with LSPD. Can I have your license and registration, please?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Wonderful. All right. Kenneth Creature. Okay, your pronouns are he, him?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And it looks like this registration is up to date and this vehicle is under your registration. Here, I'm going to go ahead and hand that back to you.
Okay.
All right, Kenneth. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
I do not this evening, officer. What seemed to be the issue?
All right. Back there was a four-way stop there, and you did kind of what we call a rolling stop. Your front end went all the way over the line. You didn't even come to a full stop there, and you actually kind of blew through it. There were some other cars, so that was their turn to go to. So I want to go ahead and ask: have you had anything to drink today that was alcoholic?
Not that I can recall off the top of my head, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you know what the rules are with four-way traffic stops?
Isn't it stop and go when the area is clear?
Correct. So that means when you stop, your nose is completely behind the line, and if you are the first there, obviously you go. But if you're the last to go, you're the last to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where are you headed to this evening?
I was actually getting ready to head back to work.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I see you have your seatbelt there. I'm going to go ahead and look you up real quick here in my system just to make sure that everything's copacetic, and I'm pretty sure you don't have any warrants out, but I just want to make sure, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me 1 second. All units 5 Alpha 22 is currently code 4, finishing up with this 1011. All right, Creature, you are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and be issuing you a verbal warning for not stopping at that four-way traffic stop, all right?
Okay. I'll be mindful of that in the future.
Yeah, of course. I very much appreciate it. It's not just, for other people's safety. It's for your safety, too. There are other people that might blow through that, but you want to make sure that you come all the way to a full stop. And as far as what's happening today, it's just a verbal warning. I'm not issuing you a citation or anything. But if you were to continue this behavior and other officers do pull you over, there's a high chance you might receive a citation with a hefty fine, okay?
Understandable, sir.
All right. Any other questions for me before I let you go?
No, I think you pretty much handled it pretty well and made me understand what I did wrong.
Wonderful. All right there. Well, I hope you have a good shift. Please drive safe. When I get back to my vehicle and I turn off my lights, that is your sign that you can pull out, okay?
All right.
All right. Have a good night, Creature.
You too.
5 Alpha 22, I'm ready to turn my vehicle. We are code 4. Clear the scene.
noises.
All right. Creature, I'm gonna go back to the airstrip.
10-4, I'll loop around.
Is that an illegal U-turn you just did?
Maybe. We're not gonna talk about that.
I'm looking over the penal code at the moment. Just sort of what sort of like motor vehicles that could warrant that. But one thing that I'm wondering is what is the difference between third, second, and first degree speeding?
Ah, yes, great question. I'll wait till creature gets up here.
Yeah, because I see there's a very big difference in fine between them.
There is.
I would assume it's different speed brackets of how fast they were going.
Yes, potentially. All right, so what just happened was, I would say, a fairly standard traffic stop. I definitely had a little bit more exposition, but honestly, a lot of that is to build a rapport with citizens. A lot of what we do is to kind of checks and balances their driving skills, right? Make sure people are safe. I'm not out here to wrap them on the hand or take their money for fines or anything, right? I want us to be a friendly force, a force that people can lean on, come to, and not feel like they're constantly being judged or they have somebody over their shoulder. So, any questions about what I just did?
Not a question, but should his engine have been running during the traffic stop?
I was wondering if someone was going to catch that. Yes. That was one thing I purposely missed. Another thing that I kind of fumbled over was when I mentioned warrants. You might have citizens that might come up to you and ask you if they have an active warrant. We can't speak about that. Those are active investigations. But also, honestly, if they had a warrant, you'd be dealing with them in a completely different manner. So.
Yeah, some will just come up just to use it as a teasing method and see if you'll immediately go after them.
Mm-hmm. But
that's something that I've been hoping to sort of delve a bit deeper into, is how to deal with those or active warrants when off duty.
Oh.
When you are...
That could be a different after we've done this.
Yeah, well, no, it's a great question to go over now. So when you are off duty, you are not a mandatory reporter. That being said, you know, I don't want people who are off duty. You can have your off duty arms, but if you were not wearing a badge, you should not be issuing that warrant for arrest. Okay.
Okay.
You can look the other way when it comes to like certain other crimes, but like speeding or something like that. We all have lives, right? But if it's something that is so egregious, I will leave that up. Again, there's that officer discretion, right? A good example where I kind of recently used my own discretion, but I was kind of in a hurry, was when medical director Cecil Mason was kidnapped. I was off duty. I immediately went on duty. I did have some citizens who were with me who were trying to find out where he was. I kept them at arm's length, made sure that they weren't in any active crime scenes, but as far as triangulating where he was, I did utilize them as a resource. So.
Also, recently, with a Vinny McGee, the night detective here was captured as we were trying to take the Vinny McGee back to the prison. Both Captain and I were notified by EMS and Officer Stryker. Even though we were off duty, we immediately used our discretion to go on duty to go help him.
And in terms of going on duty, is it just simply going 10-8, or do we have to go through the whole going back to the station, getting into uniform, getting stuff out?
That's if you have the stuff on you, go, by all means, just get 10-8. But if you have to run to the station, you have to regardless.
So something that our department is actually pretty easily afforded, and I kind of encourage all of us to do because we are still technically a small force. You can definitely obviously use your locker as personal stash, but you can also use your vehicle, your lockbox to store your stuff. So if you're at the gym and something's happening, you can quickly, there's that garage behind the building. Mm-hmm. You can run to that, have the valet bring your car and all your gear is there. You don't have to go all the way back to the station to get it. And then you can hop on duty that way.
Yeah, that's
completely
acceptable. That's what I mean by if you got the stuff on you.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to store items like this in personal vehicles, or does that have to be a... PD issued
I,
vehicle.
I would advise not to.
You have your lockbox. Don't even put it in your trunk, to be frank. If they don't have keys to your lockbox, and I've tested it out, our standard gear, there's enough weight and there's enough space for you to keep it in there. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll need a run through of that because I don't think I've
to go off what
the lockboxes or PD vehicles.
to go over what Detective was talking about. They're easily able to lockpick the vehicle. They're not easily able to lockpick our lockbox.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole hidden thing. Now, Montaigne, you were specifically asking the difference between like first, second, and third.
Yes.
So, there's kind of discretion there. So, third degree. So it goes high number to low number. So third is the lowest threshold, and then first is worse. Kind of similar to first, second, third degree murder. So, in city, 60 miles an hour. Out of city, 120. If you're pulling somebody over for speeding, let's say in city, and they're going like 70, if they're a repeat offender, I might charge them with third degree, right? That's like the basic low. I'm charging them with that. If they're going like 100 in like a 60, that's, to me, is kicking it up a notch. If they are a serial offender, I will do a second degree, right? So that's kind of twofolds of a discretion. And then if you're like in an active chase, they're being reckless, they're endangering everyone, I would bump that up. And they're going, maybe they're nosing, or they have some sort of modification, I would bump that up to highest threshold. And if they are a serial offender, and I'm saying like you're pulling them over every single week, they're not learning the lesson, that's when you go first degree. And it's like 100, and if they're going like 120 and a 60, that to me is warrant enough to go first degree.
Okay, and then in terms of like acting charges, like you said, if they're reckless driving and things like that, would it be putting charges of reckless driving, second degree speeding, failure to stop if that happens, or is it all umbrellaed under one specific? Okay.
So
yeah, you'd put that under one specific like incident.
It falls under discretion. If
okay,
rule of thumb, if you can umbrella charge, the better. If it's a stereotypical, you pull somebody over, you get into a pursuit, you get into a foot pursuit, all that kind of stuff, they're speeding. I typically don't add the speeding charges. I'll do reckless endangerment and reckless driving. For Vinny specifically, when he had, so Vinny McGee, this clown, and I'm not using that as a nickname, he identifies as a clown.
I've heard of Vinny.
Yeah, he was driving a weenie Issy Nightmare, which maybe next time when we go to Impound, I'll pull it out and you guys can see how horrible this thing is. Very Mad Max, had a shovel. He was all over the road taking out citizens and locals with this huge shovel, and so like that's like reckless endangerment, that whole thing. Now if I really wanted to be nitpicky, and this is where the discretion goes, you can probably, I could have found maybe like 6 other charges I could have easily done it. But you know, there's a level of, again, that kind of rapport building with citizens, and you're probably going to see them again, and you know, you want to show them that they were in the wrong, they broke the law, but you don't want to freaking bury them, right? Like, again, there's that discretion. It really depends on the kind of cop you want to be. So
okay, and I'm assuming that would also then fall under the conflict of interest, because I was reading on the SOP about, you know, if you have personal inflictions towards someone, whether that's positive or negative, to get another officer. I'm assuming that's there so that you don't end up stacking charges against someone you don't personally like.
Yep.
And also it's good to always have, like, if say you have someone in custody or whatever, or even in an active 10-11, you have the other officer to like bounce it off so it doesn't feel like you're coming off as a bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, there's one other thing we need to cover. We don't necessarily have to go through a whole spiel. We can go back on duty and do a patrol for the remainder up to Storm. Our felony traffic stops. So what that means is if you are patrolling and your radar hits for a warrant, not a bolo, a warrant. So somebody actually has like an active warrant out. That is considered a felony traffic stop. You are allowed to take out your class 1, you know, and basically pull it on them, ask them to get out of the vehicle with their hands up, kill the engine, all that kind of stuff. Now, what I will say is I have rarely experienced where I've pulled somebody over for a felony traffic stop and they've actually done so. 9.9 times out of 10, they already know they have a warrant and they're going to try and flee. So I think on another day when we have a little bit more time, I will walk us through going through a felony traffic stop, just because adding that level of force, that use of force that we have with our pistol out, adds that extra layer of danger, right? But that's really the only difference between just, you know, your normal traffic stop to a felony is like you might almost knowingly know that that person driving that vehicle is somebody who is dangerous and can cause you physical harm. So
Okay.
Any questions over what we've covered today?
Nothing off the top of my head.
No.
All right, let's go ahead. Each rookie take a vehicle. We'll keep our pairs, and we're gonna go 10-8, and we're gonna go on patrol. Make sure you have enough food, drink, and you have your armor on. And
Yes.
if you
I need to put my
are
armor back on after my code 0.
Yep, and you'll need to change your radio call sign to the officer that you're with.
Yes.
All right. Good job today, guys. Let's go on patrol. And Montaigne, you're going to take a quick nap.
I'll go with...
Or go take a break in a bush.
No, I should be fine now. I was saying, after I did my code 0 earlier, I lost the body armor.
Oh, got it. Okay, I apologize.
Yes. Give me 1 second just to change my call sign.
Not a problem.
Detective, do you want me to mark off on the sheet?
Affirm. Yeah, you cover Swift. I'm working on Montaigne.
10-4.
3 Alpha 9476 to MRPD for repairs.
We should probably do
sure
the same.
10-8 as well. Making sure I'm 10-8. Oh, I think I did accidentally just 10-8 you instead.
It's all good.
Apologies for
It
that.
actually doesn't work on me. You can't 10-8 somebody else.
Oh, okay. Be heading back to repairs as well.
Yes, let's get repairs, and we'll probably need gas by that point too. While you do that, I'm gonna work on this checklist.
Okay.
5 Alpha 22 going 10-8 on route to NYPD for repairs.
Alpha 94 plus 1, responding to that most recent vehicle theft of a government vehicle.
10-4.
I'm also going to radio head toward EMS, so give me 1 moment as well.
Something I know we were planning on doing, but I don't think we ever did, was actually the high-speed driving test. Because we were planning on doing it, and then we had a store robbery. We had to respond to, if you remember.
Kinda. Oh, are
Does
we
this keep
drifting?
happening?
Are
my
you?
steering wheel stopped working, so... I think because I was connecting a different mindset.
That's probably it. Catfish view.
Do you want to respond to that one?
No, it's okay. I would rather us, safety-wise, get our vehicle repaired.
3 Alpha 94, I've radioed over to EMS. They said they have their vehicle back in their custody.
10-4, was it them trying to break into the vehicle? What was the story?
No, Willie said that a poodle tried breaking in.
Yeah,
Poodle?
apparently there's a zoo down in Legion.
10-4, can you go 76 to Pillbox to talk with Willie while we're getting repairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I was saw on the Y. There's something about a zoo down at Legion.
A zoo down at Legion.
That might be related. It was posted by Kingdom Caffrey.
All the animals Legion are adoptable? What is happening?
You can go check it out if you want.
Yeah.
We'll go to we'll head to Billbox, get this repaired, and then we can go check out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Three Alpha 94 +1 going 10-8 patrol.
10-4. Hey, creature. Not creature. Hey, Willie. What happened with your vehicle?
I was attending a call at Legion, a bunch of animals, and a poodle decided to lockpick the car. I said, if you don't get out right now, I'm going to call the cops. Turns out I didn't actually need to call the cops, because he's already got the alert.
Okay.
But, yeah, it was a poodle.
There really are just a bunch. There's a chicken, there's a pig, there's a pug.
There's a bunch of them.
Is there...
I think that's a collie?
Who's in charge of the zoo then? If this is
it was posted by Dominic Caffrey.
Yeah, it was
Dom. Dom. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We're gonna go check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're mostly just goofing around, but
that's fair. I'm just gonna... They got lockpicks. That's questionable.
It must be a really well-trained animal if it can lockpick.
Very dexterous. Alright, Montaigne, I think when we go to Legion, I'm gonna have you lead the interaction there. I basically want to watch how you interact with civilians.
Okay.
Five Alpha 22 +1. We'll be out at Legion investigating this zoo? ?
10-4, do you need additionals?
Negative, not for now. I'll let you know when we get there.
10-4, Goodfellow, Elsie did text me asking us to come to Legion Park while we were still in the middle of that training earlier.
10-4. Oh.
Interesting.
I was like, no, I can't.
Some people are very vocal about their lives.
3 Alpha 94 +1, we're gonna kind of look through this new jewelry store.
10-4.
Do
you see anything?
Yeah, that massive truck in the bridge.
Oh shit.
We get around it? Sarah. What's the license plate? Check DMV.
5-1 Bravo. It's a local vehicle. Do you want to go ahead and impound it? /IV?
This is a locals?
Yeah.
I've never
Oh,
seen...
so hold on. 5 Ida Bravo.
Vapid Contender, owned by
Nikki. I have Nikki's phone number. Hold on. What the
Don't
fuck?
think other than that, huh?
Your call has been forwarded to.
Okay. Well, do you want to go ahead and take a photo of that?
Yeah.
Do you have your camera on you? This looks good practice.
Do indeed. Let me back up a little
5
bit.
Alpha 22. There is a bridge here with a Nikki EXO truck that is... I have no idea how it got stuck here. We're going to go ahead and impound.
10-4. This new jewelry store, Can I talk to you, or me and you will probably need to talk to our captain about how we have to rate this, as far as for training purposes.
10-4. Alright. Go ahead.
Slash IV, correct?
Yes.
We Alpha 94+1, respond out to store robbery.
10-4.
Reason. Illegal parking.
Illegal parking is a great reason. Yes.
And then retrievable by owner. Or...
not retrievable. I want to figure out what happened here.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Detective, I'm gonna bet you $100 this is right next to my house again.
That's a losing bet. We're gonna be running over to our vehicle to get back up. Oh. Oh, why did I do that?
Let me activate my GPS as well if we're doing this.
Okay. And do you have your radar up?
No, I don't. I will get that up now.
Nope, you're good.
No.
Can either one of you, whoever's not driving, also look at cams, because we're arriving on scene right now.
10-4. Hello.
So,
the PD flops.
Opposite XMT. Hold power. 1.
3 Alpha 94+1, we have arrived on scene. We have animals that are carrying stuff around inside the premises. I do not see anyone in the store at this current moment.
There would appear to be a petting zoo inside the grocery store.
Your call has been forwarded.
The scanner is correct, right?
You are missing opposite on the top.
Fuck.
You're good. You're fine. You'll learn.
One of the animals seems to be carrying a taser.
Is this okay position here?
Yes, this will do. Make sure to lock the door. Did you guys already take photos?
I have gotten a picture of the license plate.
Just gonna check the DMV.
They're checking with a knife.
That's coming up as a capacity for retail.
Detective, how do we handle this? I've never seen this.
If they have tasers, take tasers. Let's.
I took mine out as
You
a
know what?
precaution.
Come over here, Christian. Come over
making
here.
sure they.
Come here. I want Montaigne to do the negotiations here. Oh, hello. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
Get back it.
The vehicle's owned by Dominic Caffrey.
It's owned by who? Sorry.
Dominic Caffrey.
Okay, Dominic. Wonderful. All right, Montaigne, come with me. You're gonna be leading negotiations,
go ahead.
Montaigne. Welcome to LSPD. Let's do.
Oh no! Hold
Thank
on,
you.
hold on.
But-
I've had. Trust me, Montaigne. I've had to do.
All right.
You can.
Montaigne, I've had to literally talk with a cow, so don't
Okay.
feel bad.
All right. Hey, folks,
can
can we go inside here, folks?
head
Let's
inside,
go ahead.
please?
Yep, inside. Yep. That's
all animals
oh,
inside, let's
okay.
go,
All
let's
right,
go.
inside we go. My goodness. Hello. Oh my gosh. Frank, what is going on here? All right, Montaigne, it's all you.
Okay, let's all speak at once. Who's in charge here? We're doing is the chicken whip. Please back up with your knife, please. Don't.
I've raised
Oh
what's
my
inside
god, the
the
chicken has a
store,
knife.
Goodfellow.
The
There's
chicken has
no
a knife.
ammunition
The
inside.
pig seems to. I'm hoping that's a glow stick. Do you have any demands?
Nope. Back up with the knife, please.
Please. Yep. Any? I don't.
A bath?
Bomb. Is that a
bath
bath
bomb.
or is that?
Oh my god,
Bath bomb.
I just noticed the pug has a
Okay.
gun. The pug has...
I misread that. Okay.
Okay.
Pug has a gun.
Okay. The pug has a vintage pistol.
Which lethals, I take it?
That is not.
That's okay. So
Apologies for that, animals.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I am genuinely at a loss here.
It's oh my goodness. If you want me to
do you
step in,
have,
Montaigne,
are
I
you
can.
looking for anything? Are you planning on driving out of here? Is there anything you guys have you would like to make known to us?
Oh, that's really heavy.
Is that
Oh my
pig okay, or has it eaten?
Sorry, my foot. My foot just laid on my foot.
Okay, move back a little bit off the welcome mat. Off the welcome mat.
Okay,
all of you. Okay. I'm assuming you have no demands.
Oh.
Okay, free passage. Okay, you want free passage in exchange for, I'm assuming, the store clerk here. Okay. I'm surprisingly good at reading their actions. Okay, so free passage and no spike strips, okay? You want head pats as well?
Goodfellow, I'm going to call a Dominic Caffrey. This vehicle seems to be
Okay,
registered to him.
will... Any other demands before we go? Okay, and donuts as well. Do we have donuts on hand, or?
Not right now. We can go discuss these demands, and we will be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. We will go. Okay. Hold on.
Hey, Dom, I got a stupid question for you.
So we have.
You know your.
Make sure you're whispering.
Your
yeah, Swift, come over here.
So we have demands for free passage, no spike strips. The corgi wants head pats. The chicken wants to free all chickens from Polito.
And are grabbing stuff off the shelves at
The
the store down by.
poodle wants to be called a good girl, and the pig was asleep. So
The pug has a rose. How cute.
it also had a vintage pistol.
It had a combat, yeah, a vintage pistol. That one.
The store by my house.
Okay.
How many of these can we grant?
Rule of thumb.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk it over with Detective first
Rachel,
before I advise you from that.
Walk away. Thank you. So, at least for me, I always give crims free passage to their vehicle, so it's kind of a one-off. It's usually we don't have a department. We don't have a department policy on like X amount to X amount. You want, and neither do you want to ever let them know that. But I usually do like 1, 2. And then if they have a fun one, like they wanted head pats, that's fine. So in this instance,
I will happily give them head pats.
Yeah, so in this instance, I would be okay with free passage, no spike strips, and head pats for all. Everything else,
Okay.
no. Okay?
Do you want to get a photo of all 5 of them in the doorway?
Hell
or-
yeah. Let's... Oh, there's a monkey.
What the?
There's 6 of them. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Does that change anything?
Oh my gosh.
Dom
I'm
said that
assuming
he
that's
was.
the one that's.
I take it that's the one that's driving.
Yeah, that's the one the opposed to. That's the lockpicker. That's the.
Well, the lockpicker was the poodle.
Okay, so we're
But,
giving head pats, free passage, and spike strips. That's all we're allowing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, when you're ready. Also, real quick, so we can talk about this. Swift, have you been able to lead primary in a pursuit yet?
Negative.
All right, you're gonna do it today. And we're gonna be secondary. All right. So we're gonna go accept demands. You guys go ahead and load into your vehicle. When we come out, that is your sign that you can activate your sirens. That's usually the cue for crims that they can leave the building. Okay.
And you want me to do callouts?
Yes. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have Montaigne do callouts since we get into our car, but do callouts until we join you. Okay.
If
10-4.
I'm doing call outs, would you mind taking drive?
Yes.
Because I don't think I have the mental capacity to be doing both at the same time.
I got you.
Trust me, it does take getting used to, so it's understandable.
And we want to make sure we've got all of our GPS trackers activated as well.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, let me get mine.
All right, Montaigne, I'm gonna be following you.
It says for on duty police only. Hold on, am I not 10-8? No, I'm not 10-8. Why am I not 10-8?
Goodfellow, I did call Dominic. He was hosting you guys as a petting zoo. He turns his back, and you're all gone.
That's fair. All right, guys, let's do this. We'll keep that for the report later.
Very interesting that you want me to be primary, yet my passage is blocked.
I will move that. Go ahead and accept the bans. I'm gonna go move the car.
Do you want to move that? We'll just go. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Swift, you can go ahead and activate. Yep. Oh my god. They're gonna have to carry each other.
I'm pretty sure that is a camera.
Believe it or not,
which
that's
is
a six-seater.
Yeah, that's a 6-seater.
The fact that he
Wow.
can hear me.
officers.
Ow.
If we have to fucking arrest these fools.
The question is...
That's a 6-seater? Sorry.
That is correct.
I want it.
The
Seen
question I
Mr.
have
McCaffrey driving this just last night.
is... do they still follow human rights? And do they still have to abide by the law?
Yes. I'm making...
Sure.
Alright. Oh, they left one behind.
Oh, I don't...
Wait,
hold on,
wait.
I think they're still gaining.
Oh, no. Oh. It's all upset. Oh.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
It's in now. It's
All
in
right.
now.
That was fucking adorable.
Okay, we are going
I'm driving.
eastbound
Oh my
on
God.
Grove Street.
Jeez.
They are going right for into the dead end. Making a U-way, heading back westbound. Heading right for you guys. Taking a right.
I did that on
Going
purpose.
northbound on Brogue Avenue. Continuing on northbound, taking a left. Day 1050.
That's gonna be a whole thing.
Going eastbound on McDonald Drive, taking a left, going on Roy Lowerson Street Boulevard. Northbound, negative lanes of traffic.
I think Kenny's got call-outs.
Heading
Yeah,
right
it's
into
fine.
the canals.
It's fine.
They have 1050 and are... Alright, they're back on. They're going northbound in the canals.
Hey, creature.
Do we have permission to pit?
Not yet. No. Also, I don't think he would do it. Let's have Montaigne do call-outs for practice.
10-4. Go ahead and take over.
Okay, they are continuing to head northbound down the canal.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Okay, they seem to be heading northwest up the side of the canal, heading up onto Glory Way.
That's why.
You want me to take
Lost
back
eyes.
over call-outs?
Yeah, lost eyes.
10-4. Going northbound, taking a left onto Mirror Park Boulevard, going westbound. Continue on
Signs
westward, heading towards the center of the city currently. Still on Mirror Park Boulevard, or now on Vinewood Boulevard as it transfers over.
If you need me to put down a waypoint or anything.
Yeah, no worries. I was trying to
Taking
see if
a
there would
right,
be a
going...
quick...
Oh, they're brake checking, and they are going back onto Vinewood Boulevard, going westbound. Taking a left, going southbound.
This is fine. This is fine.
Okay, they're on
and then taking a right onto
Various Boulevard.
Spanish Avenue, going westbound. They 1050'd and are going back eastbound on Spanish Avenue.
Okay, yeah, they're heading directly towards us.
Taking a right, going south on St. Vitus Boulevard.
Heading towards LSC.
Thank you.
Still continuing southbound on St. Vitus Boulevard, going towards the shopping area.
Should be able to see them soon.
They tried going into a parking garage, but have crashed and are now going eastbound or westbound on Dorset Drive, negative lanes traffic, going back to positive lanes traffic.
Okay, we've got eyes.
10-4, take over comms.
We need to head westbound on the same road. Continuing on Dorset Drive. Taking a right, heading westbound on Westercutts Boulevard. Following the curve, heading westbound.
And this is why spacing is important.
Heading westbound up the side of the mountain.
I was going to say, use this as a ramp. I still have eyes. They're going up the hill still. Currently going northeastbound. are over the crest of the hill and going back down the other side.
God, it was only a matter of time before we were up here.
They're going westbound, heading back towards the road. Just jumping.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
They're still up, going northeastbound up into the canyon towards the PBD. We have lost eyes.
10-4, check bushes, code 6.
10-4. We're gonna check on up here near PBD.
You probably, yeah, head left here and then check around behind Court Center.
This thing is massive, so it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, problem is it can get over shit very easily, like these walls and everything we have. Stuff that would block us.
Yeah, I feel like it could easily get up into the court center too.
Yeah, very easily.
Ignore the fights in progress. That is us. We have 50 on a rock and are immobilized.
10-4. I'm not going too fast because I'm also listening for engines.
Mm-hmm.
So good rule of thumb when driving on these, don't use your brakes too often. When you come to the crest of the hill, let off on gas, so you can crest it and see if it's just a straight drop off or not.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't see them in the court center at all.
Yeah, these vehicles are not off-roading vehicles, though they can get some good traction.
Yeah.
My gut is telling me that they snuck around and then got back onto the main road.
I think with a vehicle like that, they probably would have continued to head over the mountains, to be honest. That's just my personal intuition.
Yes, if they were humans.
They could speak.
Yes.
That chimp was very dialectic.
Oh, was? Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's definitely the ringleader, whatever, full conversation.
We have 94. We're gonna call this situation code 4.
Okay.
10-4, same traffic.
Well, I just want to head back and search for fingerprints.
Yeah.
Is this my report then?
10-4 it is. Well, technically it could be Swift, so Swift can get some report writing. Have you cleared a store with Swift yet? Because if not, then...
Negative.
76 back to location, walk him through clearing the store and looking for fingerprints, please.
10-4. Can you at least open the report for us?
10-4.
If needed, I can give explanation on the negotiations inside the building.
10-4. Just jot it once detective opens that up. Can you mark that down for us?
I will have you open it up, actually.
Okay. Instant or it's just a report?
Just a
instant?
report, yeah.
Yeah. New report.
Montaigne's gonna get you guys squared away. I'm gonna 76 to MRPD for repairs and gas.
10-4.
It was Davis Avenue that was on, right?
Yes. It's like Davis Avenue, Davis.
Second one in 2 line, yeah. I need to get that template put in as well. Okay, do you want me to just fill out the template and...
Yeah, just fill it out for him because I want, or like fill out basic information. I want Swift
Yeah,
to.
so I've got the title, the date, and everything else is blank.
Okay, awesome.
Swiftly first. Okay, yeah, that's everything.
Perfect. And you're gonna drive now.
Okay, let me just click my MBT. My brain's being a little bit slow. Do you want me to refuel it then, since I'll be getting in the driver's seat?
Let me do it real quick. Sorry, I was already flexing my muscles.
I can't get out of the car.
You can't get out of the car?
Yeah. I'm trying to open the door and it just...
Oh, you know what? I think I parked too close to that bollard.
It should bring my seat over to let me out there. I'll just wait until you get back in and then we'll switch seats. I've opened up that report ready for you just to fill the information out.
10 for, did you already put the demands and everything in?
I will get that added now.
10 for, thank you.
Do you
Our
mind
sleeping
checking
area,
while I
we've already
put
cleared
that
it for some
information
time.
Sorry, he talked over you. Hold on, creature.
Do you mind going in the driver's seat just while I fill out the
10
negotiation information? Yeah, cheers.
I was talking to Montaigne and you guys talked at the same time, so I asked you to hold on for a second.
Oh, are they checking out the store? Okay.
Alright, sorry, go ahead.
We have swept the stores for any evidence, and there are none.
10-4.
3 Alpha 94 plus 1 76 back to MRPD for finishing the report.
Ten 4.
It's being so slow. I managed to write the word statement from, and it is struggling. Right, this might take me a second to...
Oh, no, you're fine. I was finishing up your checklist.
Three Alpha 94 plus 1 going 10-7 for report writing.
10-4.
Montaigne, have you saved your addition to the report, and if so, can you exit out of it?
I have saved it. I'm just filling out my statement before I can leave it just there now.
He has saved it. However, he is filling out his portion, and when he's done, he will save and exit.
10-4, I understand. I just was wanting to make sure.
10-4 is good. He just couldn't talk on radio. You know, I'm gonna take us to the casino. Have lots of fun today.
You done mine?
You've done yours already, or no?
Yeah, I've done mine.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
It was a bath bomb the pig was holding, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. You're locked in the car.
That's right. Cool, thank you. Just like a child.
It's okay. The AC's on. 5 off of 22. I'm going to spin the wheel. Montaigne's finishing up his report.
10-9, your transmission was 10-2. Or 10-1, sorry, not 10-2.
I am spinning the wheel. Montaigne is finishing up his report.
10-4.
There it goes. The lucky wheel is spinning and another fabulous prize could be won.
Oh, nice.
Wow, we have a big winner at the lucky wheel.
How can I help you? Another day in Los Santos. Here you go.
Hello, Speedy. I did. We had a whole scene with them.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I actually won some money today. That's nice.
Congratulations. I got some Goodfellow.
Oh, that was my streak. It was either nothing or Goodfellow.
That new bike in there looks really cool. See,
Oh shit, I didn't
the
see anything
dragon
there.
bike or something from PVD.
Oh,
Did somebody already win it?
I think somebody already won it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was
That's
empty for
crazy.
me. I might have to go back. I'm pretty sure. I would have recognized. I know that bike. I was like, I think it's gone.
Just if I remember correctly, it was head pats being called good boys and girls and free donuts as well as the head pat, safe fashion spike strips.
Yes.
Is there anything else that I'm missing?
Nope.
Don't think so.
Nope.
It was 5 items, 1 for each animal. Just the
Ye-
monkey didn't make any demands.
Yeah.
I've just finished my statement of negotiations. You should be free to fill out your portion now.
10-4.
I'll switch seats. Alright. Just basic patrol then?
Yep. I'm gonna check out what just got in the Y, because that looked like the animals.
Animal 1 is Humanity King 0.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, but I take part fine on top of the mountain.
So for negotiations, you know, when you go in, just to kind of review real quick, you go in to the store or the bank, identify yourself, you know, as safely as possible. I try to almost kind of lightheartedly enter a building and be like, I'm gonna scooch in there. That's kind of become my thing as of late. If they have guns out, you meet them with guns. It's the whole you match their force, right?
Oh, yes, let me put your shotgun in the trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Because I completely forgot that I had that in my sidearm pocket. You have a mountain in the bed? Alright.
Let's see what I have in there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so as we were talking about the lockboxes in personal cars, where exactly are they situated? Is it just a replacement for the trunk, or is it somewhere else you need to access it?
If you F1 muscle it, there is an option for a lockbox. When you get your...
open lockbox. Okay.
And that is only
okay.
accessible to you.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Nope, you're good. That's.
And I'm assuming it's vehicle based, not
correct.
Me based.
Correct. Which is why I was saying, you know, make sure you keep track of which vehicle your long arm is in.
Yeah, I'm not much of a car collector, so I probably only ever have the one. Not my fault they were in the way.
Oh, fuck, not me realizing that assault rifle's from the wedding.
From the wedding?
Yeah. A gal named Ada and a gal named Sam recently got married, and we had, fuck, that was the night that I got kidnapped. Oh my freaking god, that was so long ago.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's all good. It's the Vinny McGee stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say, is it normal to bring an assault rifle to a wedding?
As if that day was crazy enough. So I had a wedding earlier that day, and then we had somebody. There were some threats going on out from people that were not invited or welcome at the wedding, and in response to that, a couple of assault rifles were handed over to PD for protection. I need to make sure that makes its way into general evidence tonight.
Oh yeah, that's a question. If at any point that person is driving along the wrong side of the road, okay. Did you see that person?
I'll be honest, no, I was actually looking at my lockbox, so I couldn't see.
So I saw them driving behind us. They went, oh, I think that was them just then.
But, okay, so, real quick to go over negotiations, I'm just gonna try and bust out these few last check marks. So, you go in, identify yourself, you know, check in with the hostage if you can, make sure that they're safe, start the conversation about their demands. We do safe passage. you know, no spike strips is a typical one, no air one, no heat, etc., etc. You let them know that, hey, I'm gonna step out and speak with my compatriots here, discuss it, come back, you know, tell them what you're gonna do. I think they're just visiting the bank. They're fine. They're just visiting the bank.
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to sort out the fate reader.
Oh yeah.
It's.
And then yeah, pretty much go from there. Decide who's gonna do primary, secondary, or if it's just you. Let them know who's gonna do what as far as like getting to the vehicle, what your sign is for them to be able to exit the building. And that's basic negotiations. The flow, it's one of those things, pretty much stays the same, just like the circumstances. Like one day you might be negotiating with a bunch of animals. One day you might be negotiating with Sasquatch. Like, it can very much vary.
Like the other day, it's the whole twerking. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need a different sort of mental resilience to.
Yeah. Other than that, let me make sure. Okay, so if anyone ever calls a call saying like, "Hey, shots fired," that is a code 3. If a police officer is being actively shot at, so that's lights and sirens to whatever location that they're at. It's why it's imperative to have your GPS on.
Is there any specific negotiation, like common question or common demands, which are outright disallowed? I'm assuming things like no use of firearms would be.
Yeah.
Disallowed.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've had people ask me can we have a pursuit in golf carts? And like everyone's in a golf cart, and I mean, depending on your spoon level, you decide. My rule of thumb is if they did not provide the golf carts, I say no. Like if they, you know, if they come up with like two, like yeah, that makes sense. But it really is your call to the level of chaos that you want to introduce into your life. Other than that, how do you feel about booking suspects? Like I know you were there for like the Barbie Brigade and everything. You kind of saw the process repeat a few times.
I saw how it works. I don't know how you did it, so I don't know.
Okay.
You know how you gave them the fine, how you set how many months they have. I know like how to get that information with the penal code and it being on the MBT.
Wait, the pug was holding a pistol? I thought that was a taser.
No, they had a taser, and then they had a rose, and then they had a pistol, and they went back to the rose.
they kept switching between different things. The most prominent was pistols and tasers and knives.
10-4.
So,
Detective, I believe the report looks good if you'll take a quick gander at it.
10-4. I'm just trying to wrap up here because we're getting close to storm, but...
do you want me to head back to the station?
Yeah, sure. So, your checklist is pretty much done. You know, I want you to feel comfortable in booking suspects because that is...
Swift is still adding the pictures of the evidence.
Just let me know. Just let me know when to go in.
You should be good now, Detective.
10-4. But yeah, Montaigne, you're pretty much ready to go for your final evaluation when you are ready and comfortable in booking suspects. So
there's also, because I brought it up earlier when we were doing we were heading back from the pullovers, she stopped about high speed testing. Is because we were planning on doing the high speed driving tests to see how I handle that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was displayed during our store robberies we dealt with.
Yeah, that was displayed. I would say, like, so there is a certification that you can get after this that is for the Hellfire. So
yes,
for
high speed vehicles.
Correct. I don't have that set up yet, but to get you cleared for solo, you don't need that. It's not part of the.
Oh
the
yeah,
checklist.
I looked through all the licenses, like the
Okay, cool.
long arms, high speed, the air one, the
So
robotic.
that is on my list to try and sort with Raider to set up, because Zakundo was the place that we would do that at. But yeah, I would say, you know, from here on, the next time that you're on, we'll do an intensive proper handling of booking suspects, doing that whole thing. And then when you're ready for your evaluation, just let us know.
I'll let you park your car away. I can't park it for you. Yeah, the other thing is,
Get me, Copper.
Sometimes.
Stop running.
Never.
Hands up and stop resisting.
No, it shows wrong.
Once you stand up, you have to stop resisting, okay?
Nope.
If you continue
Back the
resisting,
fuck
I
off.
will tackle
Bet the
you
fuck
again.
off. Bet the fuck off. No, no.
Detective, can you look into that? I personally can't. Will be conflicting.
Yep, we'll do.
And I will talk to
Stop resisting
Catherine.
now, or you will be knocked over. I will tackle you. When you stand up, I'm going to handcuff you.
Okay, an escort. Nice.
Right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one or do not have one on retainer, you will be appointed to you based on availability and willingness. You understand the rights that have been read to you.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, turn around.
I'm telling that to the lawyer.
We gotta go the other way.
Well, no, I'm taking you to jail cells.
No! No, not today! I can't go. Can't go back again.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
Nice job, Montaigne.
Thanks. Is there anything left needed, or am I free to 10-7 and...
Damn.
You're free to 10-7. I'm gonna be up here in the lobby.
Go for Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Operation Desert Storm.
Oh.
This is my new dog, Obi. I got a dog.
Okay, okay. Damn. Didn't know that was that
If
trash.
this Nikki Exo gets back to her about her
I found it up in
impounded
Sandy.
truck, do you want me
How
to
long have you
take
been there in
that because
the
it's impounded?
war?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The war
If not,
happened in
it'll be the
1991.
person on duty.
Oh, damn. Huh.
I was born in '99.
All right, Elsie. You rang.
Was a hell of a...
What
Oh,
what
yeah.
assistance do you require?
For you to look at my new dog.
I see your new dog.
Also, it was for Dom because we weren't gonna make a phone call.
Do you
And
have a
then
light?
Oh.
No, never mind. I got it.
Hyphen. Hello there.
Yes, Mr. Horny Boy.
he's housebroken. Can I keep him?
What? I'm working.
I don't care.
Okay. He's housebroken?
Yeah, just take the fucking smooshes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
he
he's
looks
housebroken.
He looks awfully familiar. Mm-hmm.
I found him.
You found
I found him under a car.
You found him under a
Sandy.
car. Where? What car?
Yeah, the...
I don't know, gray one.
What?
It was
What
like a
car?
van.
Oh, shit.
Elsie.
I have those pants.
It was a gray van.
Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? You look.
Yeah.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I
Hmm.
was trying a new skateboard and the skateboard broke again, so I don't know where to get a new one.
That's my new dog.
Yeah, I know. What's your dog's name, Elsie?
Not Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Different-
Like an ice
different
cream
name.
Sunday.
That's a different name from the one I was given.
I know
He wants
this.
he wants you to throw his ball.
I will in a second, but
Oh.
you know this is Elsie, do I have your permission to pat down your dog?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
What? Hey.
Okay. I have your permission.
Yeah, it turns out that my car, those animals that were at the petting zoo, they did end up taking my car.
Elsie? Why does the dog have Sawyer's phone?
Because I needed somewhere to put Sawyer's phone.
Why does Sawyer not have his own phone?
He
Listen,
wanted
Obi,
to hold
that
on to
dog
it when he
almost
went
took
to
my
bed.
phone.
He said, I've been spending
Yeah,
too much time on my
that
phone
dog mugged me
recently.
in a dark alleyway at midnight in the middle
yeah.
of New York City.
Wait a second. You know
Different
this dog,
dog.
Dom?
Different dog.
I do know this dog. This dog killed my father.
Wait
No,
a minute. No,
I
I
don't
didn't.
wanna- I
I
don't
didn't
wanna
kill
murder it.
anybody. Hold up.
Wait, what?
Wait, the dog talks?
No. No.
Should we give up the act now? Should we give up the act?
Oh man.
Baby.
Is it
Hi,
Sawyer?
Obi.
Yeah, it's what I fucking thought. Hi.
It is.
Sawyer.
I've been
Yeah,
practicing.
he's not housebroken. I'm
I've been-
sorry.
I'm not.
What the fuck happened?
I've
Polymorph?
been practicing my druid craft.
Is that
and,
dog?
fucking college.
I changed. Oh, okay.
That I am, but I can't turn into an
Your
animal. on
druid
my own.
craft is very
no.
wide ranging there.
Yeah, I've been
with
practicing
Dom.
my druid craft and beast form, but I
Can-
just passed it on to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the thing. This is.
I'm going ready. I'm gonna give you head pats and dispel it now. 3,
Okay, I'm ready.
2.
Did you say you needed a
What?
light?
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, you have a light.
Hi, Obi.
Let me see.
It's been a hot
Oh.
minute since I've seen that. It's been since the Feywild, actually. That's really
How's
That's
that?
my
Sorry,
first
I
time
lied
seeing
about
something
my
like
dog
that
being
ever.
housebroken.
It
Because
is
we all know Sawyer's
disorienting.
housebroken.
That's
hold
true.
on. So
Sharon.
what's
Our
the
house
deal
is
with
pretty
what's the deal
broken,
with
though.
Dom's vehicle and all the pets that we just saw?
Oh, those did take his car.
Yeah, no. So
Uh.
I hired a petting zoo because everybody's a bit sad in the past couple of days, and I was like, oh, I want to cheer everybody up. So I hired out a petting zoo. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have got it off of Craigslist, but that's my fault. And I
Fucking wish.
yeah. So they all came. They were at Legion Park. It was all good and fun. I turned around to talk
think
to
there's enough
Elsie.
time
Actually,
for
I turned around to talk to Elsie about
It's okay.
some future
I can
events that
hold
are
the beat.
happening for like some of the businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned back around, and all of the animals and my car are gone.
Yeah, Greta went missing.
I have a question, follow-up question.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion Greta probably planned all of this.
Holy shit, was Greta the
Surprise
one
me.
with the fucking knife?
Wait, Greta took my knife?
Well, there was a chicken with the knife, but I didn't think it was Greta.
There was. Do
Oh,
any
shit.
of you? Do any of you own a pet?
I thought that
pig?
sign language to you saying it was Greta.
No.
Oh, no, I did not say.
Yeah, no, that sounds like Greta. She's.
I don't
I
want.
mean,
I don't
Greta.
know. Maybe.
I am pretty
I
sure
don't know.
Greta is a warlord reincarnated. into the
Absolutely
There's
body
a
of
pet
chicken.
chimp.
A pet
No,
chimp.
you
Sorry,
don't.
did you
Probably.
just hear that?
What?
Say that again, Dom.
And Summer would agree with me.
I
that
know, but just
Greta is probably the soul of a warlord reincarnated into the body of a chicken.
I've never seen so much rage in such a small package.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, my question is, 'cause so this all went down
that
at the
chicken only
park,
comes pre-sauced.
right? This all went down at the park.
Yes.
How
I feel
Yes.
someone is
did
pointing at my back.
Nikki's truck end up
Rage in small.
on
package.
top of the
Oh no, not me. Greta.
bridge?
The chicken.
What
On top of the
bridge?
bridge.
There's a
Damn, Nikki did
bridge,
that?
like an
What
arching
bridge?
bridge. Her truck was like, what's the word? High centered.
Diagonal.
Literally on top of the railings of the bridge. Unless you like yeeted herself off of one of the buildings. What?
Oh,
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, goodbye.
Swift.
Goodbye. Oh.
Good night,
Let me know
everyone.
if-
I love you
let me know
all.
Let me know if Greta turns up anywhere.
Yep.
Why,
Good
why
night,
did-
Obi.
why did
I'll,
you-
I'll see you.
Why did you hit me?
See you, Zara. What? Party. Love you, Finn. Love you, Obi. Love you, Elsie.
Mhm.
Love you, Bill. Love you, Summer. Love you, Dom. Love you,
Mhm.
Creature.
I love the
Love you,
citizens of
Fluffy Hair. I
Isles.
don't know that I know yet.
I love the citizen of Isles.
Oh wait, I do know you.
Be safe. Val, please go get yourself
Yeah, I
checked out.
have. You arrested me.
Yeah.
I want to go outside for this.
I remember
Yeah,
when
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah, that's.
That worked. All right, folks, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much. We got a lot of training done. Officer Montaigne is pretty much trained up, save for oh, interesting. Save for his evaluation and when he feels comfortable. So that feels good. I am gonna fly back in. I'm just not gonna stream. That's kind of where my spoons are at. I'm trying to pace myself. It's only Tuesday, so yeah. Thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Please remember, be kind to yourself, drink water, and I'll see you next time. Good night.